Hello, 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 and happy Tuesday. Thrilled to be here with you today again. I love Tuesdays. So, you're here, you want to learn how to hack the holidays and implement these healthy habits for the holidays and stay on your plant based goals. Stick with those goals, stick with your plant based way of eating, and I've got you covered. So, grab your pen and paper and let's get into this. Welcome to the Tuesday Veg Inspired Live. We come to you each Tuesday at noon Eastern right here in this Facebook community to share the top tips to help you make plant-based living or eating more plants your way of life. Drop a hey in the chat. I see Kim's over there. Hey, hey, hey. Linda, I'm not sure if you can listen while your car is getting serviced, but you never know who might be listening in as well. I am tuning in to you from sunny Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And as a quick background, if you're new around here, I am a real person. I do travel the United States full-time in an RV with my husband and our little cat, Eddie. Eddie is unpredictable. Sometimes he sleeps quietly in the sunshine in his little cat tower, and other times he makes his way over to my desk and wants to walk all around. You never know what you're going to get. That's real life living over here. So I am your host. My name is Kathy Davis. I am a former school teacher turned plant-based lifestyle and mindset coach. I am the founder of VegInspired and the Eat More Plants Academy. And I am a 3-time cookbook author and recently released my 4th best-selling book called Absolute Vision. And it's all about, it's a collaboration, 21 stories of amazing people who use the power of vision to achieve their goals. And so if you want more information about that, comment vision in the chat and I will send you that information. But I share my story of vision, just one goal achievement that I've done using the power of vision, but there are numerous things that I've accomplished using that. And I now weave it into everything I do. Now, I've been eating and creating vegan meals for more than 8 years. And 3 years ago, I shifted my own daily habits. That's why we're here talking about habits to follow a whole food plant-based way of eating. And my results were incredible. I experienced renewed energy, a newfound sense of joy and passion and inspiration for what I do. And I've lost more than 45 pounds eating this way and maintaining it. But the biggest takeaway for me is my healthier mind and body. And I've dedicated my life to providing people with resources to help them make a similar transformation, make a similar transition to making plant-based eating and living their way of life. And so I'm here today to help you hack the holidays with healthy habits and stick with your plant-based eating goals. Now, we know the facts, right? The holiday season can be filled with situations, circumstances, and events that may lead you from doing things that you don't normally do, right? Doing things outside of your day-to-day habits. Maybe it's a consumption of adult beverages. Maybe it's eating sugar. Maybe it's eating things you don't want to do. Maybe it's even eating foods like dairy, gluten, or oil that the rest of the year you successfully keep out of your meals. But during the holidays, it's like you fall back into your old way. You fall back into those old habits. So how can we hack the holidays and help us stick with our plant-based eating goals? Now I have 5 habit hacks, and they might actually surprise you. Because most people will get on here and say, well, just only eat carrots or only eat celery or be all restrictive. And find that to be a bunch of BS. Like you can't be restrictive because then the more you restrict, the more your body's going to surge against that, the more you're going to revolt against that restriction. And so what we want to do is we want to hack the holidays a little bit differently. So tip number 1, oh, there's Eddie with his fur. He's shedding a little bit and he's sitting right here in front of me, floofing his fur everywhere. Habit number 1 that I want you to think about for the next 12 days, right? We've got 12 days left until January 1st. So how can you hack these next 12 days full of holidays, full of celebrations, full of festivals, full of food, full of family, all of this? How can you hack it? So tip number 1 is to get more natural sleep. Now I know, right? You're probably like, no, I'm on vacation. I want to stay up and watch that late Hallmark movie, or I've got to wrap presents, or I've got to do this, I got to do that, I got to cook and bake. And I get it. I want to do all those things too. But when you stick with your bedtime routine, or even adopt a special bedtime routine for this specific time of the year, one that eliminates disruptive habits like scrolling through your phone or watching TV until you fall asleep, you can actually get more natural sleep that'll help you deal with the other circumstances, situations, and events that are present during the holidays. So set a goal for the next 12 days to try meditation before going to bed. Try journaling. Try getting out those emotions and those feelings that you have for the day. Maybe you have some wins that you want to celebrate. You went to a party and you ate the foods that you wanted to eat. Maybe you made a dish that everybody loves. Like, you want to celebrate those things. Or try reading. Make a commitment to read a new book over the next 12 days. Sleep, Kim even says that sleep is indeed so important. Sleep will help your body rejuvenate if you did indulge in those foods that aren't part of your daily habits. So identify a sleep habit, a way to get more natural sleep. Now, for some people, you might be thinking, oh, well, I can just go to bed later because I can sleep in. And that's fine if you actually feel rested and rejuvenated the next day. For me, I don't sleep in. If I go to bed at midnight, I'm still up when my natural circadian rhythm pops me up at between 5:30 and 6:30 every morning. So even if I don't set an alarm, I'm awake at those times. So for me, staying up later and thinking I'm going to sleep in doesn't actually work. Tip number 2, holiday hack number 2, eat more whole plant foods. I know you're here. You're like, duh, Kathy, we're here for the whole food plant-based way of eating. We're here to eat more plants. How can that even be a logical habit? It's a logical habit because we're creating consciousness. We're creating your awareness. Skip the processed foods. Make a commitment for the next 12 days to add in more of those vegetables. Plan and prepare for extra veggies. Buy more fruit. Make whole foods more accessible, right? When we're under stress, when we're rushing, when we're going places, when we're at the mall and we can smell those Auntie Anne pretzels or whatever other things that are wafting through your nose, making you want to pull off and eat something that doesn't align with your goals. Do you have a path? Do you have a preparation of those whole foods? Can you boil some potatoes for a snack? Can you cut some extra vegetables? Can you order yourself, a tray of vegetables to eat while you're preparing all these foods? Maybe it's preparing yourself some whole food cookies or a whole food muffin or whole food breads. Make a conscious effort to plan and prepare more whole foods that you may not need throughout the year because you're not exposed to these types of circumstances. But now in these next 12 days, you are exposed to more of the cookies and the sweets and the breads and all the deliciousness that you used to eat that you don't want to eat anymore, right? It's about, what do you actually want to do? Prepare intentional breakfasts. Don't skip breakfast. Eat a high fiber whole grain breakfast. Maybe normally you have smoothies. Prep a oatmeal breakfast, baked oatmeal, something that's going to pack in that satiation, right? Increase your vegetables at dinner. Focus on using whole food ingredients for your recipes and your meals. Tip number 3, move more. Now, before you come at me in the chat for telling you to move more, I know you're on vacation and you have 101 things to do, and the weather might be chilly or snowy or whatever it is for you, wherever you are in the world. And I get it. And what you really want to do is cozy up by a fire, drink a sugary beverage, and watch a Hallmark movie. I get it. Or watch your favorite holiday movie. But I want you to consider adding some intentional additional movement to your day. Maybe it's walking to the mailbox. Maybe it's taking the dog for a walk or the kids to the park, or going on a walk before the sun goes down with your partner or spouse when they get home from work, or just doing some relaxing yoga in the morning, just doing something different. Maybe it's, I know I'm probably dating myself here, but setting up the Wii and playing some of those active games. Schedule in some movement. Maybe it's going on a Christmas light walking tour of your neighborhood with your kids. Think about ways that you can get out and have some intentional movement. Schedule it into your busy life. Tip number 4, self-care is important. Over the next 12 days, you're going to be pulled in thousands of directions, right? Take time for yourself. Each morning, I take 30 minutes to journal, to meditate, and to give gratitude for the things that I have. And actually, for the month of December, my study buddy and I committed to studying every single morning, even on Christmas, for 30 minutes, because we are prioritizing ourselves. self-care, and our growth. So make that energy alignment, make that growth, make that connection to yourself a priority. Don't pour and pour and pour into other people and not take time to fill your cup, right? Maybe it's scheduling a little bit of time in the morning. Maybe it's a little bit of time before bed. Maybe you do retire the phone until 9 a.m. and you actually sit with a cup of tea. I saw that Kim said what helps for her is a cup of tea, her book, and a gratitude journal. Yes, just reconnecting with yourself, taking in that self-care. And if your mornings are rushed, maybe you've got places to go, maybe you are still working, maybe you're not on vacation this week, see if there's a way that you can add in maybe just 5 minutes, maybe just 10 minutes of calmness, of centering yourself and doing some self-care. It doesn't have to be 30 minutes. It doesn't have to be 2 hours. It doesn't have to be a long meditation. Just simply providing yourself a little bit of time to take in for you, to fill your cup. And maybe it looks totally different. Maybe you are have an amazing hobby where you can sit and sew and that fills your cup. Or maybe you love to cook. So this time of the year is a cup filler for you because you are pouring yourself into the recipes and all of this, but make sure you pour a little bit back into you, which leads me to tip number 5. Now, remember, these are all healthy habits to hack the holidays, to stick with your plant-based goals. And number 5 is crucial. Connect with your goal every single day. Work on thinking about what you want. You want to be a plant-based eater so that you can heal your body. You want to be a whole food plant-based eater so that you can lose weight. You want to eat more plants so that you can have energy to play with your kids. Whatever that goal is, reconnect with it every day, throughout the day. Don't let a day go by or a holiday season go by that pulls you from that goal. Don't give up on yourself because of the holidays, because it's ironic that the very people that we spend our days, our holidays with, are often the people that are going to benefit from us being healthier, that are going to benefit from us being more energized, more inspired, and have, the people that we want to play with have more mobility for. So don't let holiday season pull you from that goal. Stay tapped into that goal. Write that goal on your calendar. Write it on a cute little Christmas card and read it to yourself every day, right? Write yourself a little note that says, you can do this. It's only 12 days. You can commit to your goal for the next 12 days. You can commit to reciting your goal, remembering your goal, keeping that goal in front of you for the next 12 days. This is going to help you kick off 2023 empowered. This is going to help you kick off 2023 with momentum. You aren't going to be restarting. I'll just start again on January 1st. Listen, y'all, I've been there. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Every day, focus on that goal. I don't preach perfection in my programs, right? My philosophy is intention over perfection, but it is about intention and keeping your goal in front of you and making intentional choices for your health, for your wellness, for the things that you desire in your life is critical this time of the year. So the biggest tip that I have is to prioritize your health, especially during the holiday season. There's nothing worse than waking up on January 1st thinking that you have to start all over because you let yourself just be pulled off. Don't let yourself be pulled off. Stay on track by connecting with your goal. Now, do you love these habits? Let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up. And again, if you want to learn more about the Absolute Vision book, just comment vision. But I am super excited. If you want to hear more from us, we are bringing you a free 5-day healthy habits workshop starting January 9th. Healthy habits for high achievers, leveraging the power of food to reach your personal and professional goals. You guys, this is a workshop you do not want to miss. Anyone who registers for the workshop by December 31st will also receive a free meal plan and an invite-only kickoff party on January 8th. So to register, you visit VegInspired.com, Healthy 2023. We're going to toss that in the chat right now for all of you. There are going to be replays, prizes, cookbooks, meal plans, we are going to get you set up to make 2023 your healthiest and best year yet. And this is a much more expanded workshop than we've ever done in the past. We've got 5 days of amazing content and loads of prizes. It's the ultimate kickoff for your healthiest 2023. You can register at veginspired.com/healthy 2023. I am so excited. If you are watching this live, you are the first to find out. We haven't even sent this to our email newsletter yet. If you're in the plant-based lifestyle support group, you are getting first access to get those seats, to get registered and grab all those freebies and bonuses before the new year. So if you're committing 2023 to be your healthiest year, I am here to provide you with the ultimate kickoff in our Healthy Habits for High Achievers workshop, kicking off on January 9th. You can register for that at veginspired.com/healthy 2023. And I will see you next Tuesday for a little bit more Veg Inspired Live to make the last few days of your 2022 incredible. Have an amazing day, and I will see you very soon. Merry Christmas.